What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Officer D, back on the video. Don't forget, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's get started. All right, y'all. So, 2021. If you ain't watched the video, How to Complete Sauce in 2021 yet, the part 1, go ahead and watch it. It's right here. You can't watch a part 2 if you ain't watched the part 1. You'll be lost. You'll be like, what other information? Then you start asking questions that I already answered in part 1. All right, so watch part 1 real quick. All right, so it's February. If you ain't already made up in your mind that you're going to probably be police this year, probably not going to be police this year. You should have already been getting your mind made up that, hey, I'm about to go ahead and apply sometime soon, getting your stuff in order. But if you ain't at that step right now, you behind. I need you to catch up. This year's your year. This year's probably the best year too, because Corona, I'm sure applicants have probably went down. So this is probably the best time to apply. All right. I'm sure some places with the money and stuff like that. Yeah. And also the ride-along thing from the last video. I know some places may not be doing ride-alongs. Some places still may. If you're in the hiring process or considering getting hired there, they know that people typically do ride-alongs before they go get a job there. So just ask about it. They may let you do it. They may not. Corona messed you up on that one. But 2 things we got left is the background and the polygraph, right? And before I even get into that, I've been getting a lot of questions via email, Snapchat, Discord, stuff like that, about some things. Let's answer those first. Will you get disqualified from the process because you stole something as a kid? I'm talking about as a kid. They were given ages like elementary, middle school.
I'm gonna buy this, and you put that in your pocket, right? So that's stealing. So what happens to people who steal? What happens to people who steal? They go to jail. So you're going to jail. Because you took this.
Can you take it?
No, you're going to take it back. And you're going to tell them that you're sorry. That you were stealing, right?
Well, he can't win it by himself. He's going to get lost. He's going to get stolen.
I think I already shared the story, but long time ago, this had to be like 4th grade. It was like 4th grade. My grandma used to love going to damn Goodwills. Like, she would go on Goodwill sprees and drag my ass right along with her. And there was this dollar toy in there. It only costed $1. Brad, it only costed $1. And she could have bought it for me, but I didn't even ask her. Because I already know how she is when you start asking for stuff in the store, right? So I was like, nah. But she picked up a pair of shoes. And I put this dollar toy in that pair of shoes. And when she bought them shoes, they ain't even checked the inside of the shoe. So I got my dollar toy, right? Did that disqualify me? No, right? That's something I got long ago. Sometimes I forget I even did that, but it's so long ago, no. Now, fast forward another year, she won't pay my phone bill. Like, I was a horrible student in school. And for some reason, she just made up in her mind she wasn't paying that phone bill. This is 5th grade. All right, so she was asleep one day, and I went and was like, my phone about to get paid. I took out her credit card and paid that $200 bill. And at the time, I didn't realize how credit cards worked. So in my head, it's just like money. Like, it's just a card. Bam, 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 it went through. You got it. I didn't know that you can log in and see that you just spent $200. I tell you, she woke up that next day, and I got my goddamn ass beat.
No, Mommy.
Get over here.
No. Mommy, please. Mommy.
Get over here.
God didn't make me that smart. God did not make me that smart.
What?
Oh, I'm still traumatized to this day. Not only did I get my ass beat, this is a flip phone. Bruh, she took the flip phone from me, opened it up, smashed that shit. And in my head, I'm like, woman, you did all this because the money gone, but the money gone, you could let me just use the phone for the month. Like, smash my crap, all right? But did that disqualify me from getting here? No, all right? You look petty thefts. Remember, as a kid, won't bother you like that. All right, unless you was out there robbing banks. Anywho, next question. You did something in college. Did some drugs. You got caught drinking. There's a whole bunch of stuff like you did in college. Listen, college is college. when I go to college campuses now and security will call about some stuff, I'm just like, college is college. I wouldn't say I expect you to do it in college, but you know what's getting done in college. To me, you tried in college and then it ain't you. This is college where you're figuring out yourself. And hopefully after college, you stop. Hopefully you stop before finishing college. That'd be the best thing. But people know that you're going to do stuff in college. So it's not an automatic disqualifier. And if you're in there doing cocaine, no. I'm going to take you for cocaine. If you did a little bit of weed, freshman, sophomore, maybe even junior year, show your 2 years clean, then apply. All right, that should work. But don't graduate from college still smoking weed and then try to apply right then to be the police. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Some of y'all smoke weed right before you go into the goddamn interview. In the high as hell, talking about you want to be police. What's wrong with you? But let's get to this. You got your background, you got your polygraph left in your hiring process, all right? So you did everything in step 1. Now you're in step 2. You get to the last parts. Your background investigation. This is what they say takes the longest, all right? Because it's a lot of stuff they got to go through. It's a lot of stuff you got to go through and got to get. On your part, you're going to have to compile a list of family and friends that you want them to contact, right? And hopefully those family and friends will say some good things about you. You got to provide everywhere you went to school at, colleges, high school, they want those transcripts, all right? I think if you went to, when you did college, I think they just want your college, but I don't know. Somebody wants your high school transcript as well. I don't know. Your employment history, everywhere you work. Some of y'all to be switching jobs every 6 months. Good luck. And then your criminal record. So you gotta get your criminal record from literally everywhere you freaking lived. And that's the struggle right there. For people that moved around so much, different states, different cities, different counties. Oh, good luck. Because you gotta go to every county. And then you gotta pay to get those. They ain't free. That shit starts to add up. You gotta pay to get your criminal history from every county that you stayed in. But just before you ask, your friends and family, right? They're gonna contact the friends and family that you give. Some promise to go the extra mile, start looking you up on Facebook and contact some of your friends and family on there. Some will start contacting your neighbors. All right, seeing how you are. Your employment history, they're gonna be contacting your supervisors. Now I was nervous about this because my first job ever, it was in high school. I worked at this restaurant and I just stopped liking the whole environment of this restaurant. So I was like, put my 2 weeks notice in and I'm gone. And by doing that, like close to the end of this, I went ahead and did an interview with the grocery store I started working at, got that job. And I had like 4 days left of this restaurant job, but only 2 days on the schedule. I literally sat there thinking like, am I about to really go to this job? What they gonna do, fire me if I don't show up? They called my ass about 6 times every day and I did not show up. And this is a busy restaurant. So I know they needed somebody there because this restaurant got busy as hell. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry. But I think the only good thing that worked in my favor is that I went back to school, told my Spanish teacher, same one from the ride along. Remember that ride along video? Check the ride along video out. Just talking about her. I told her about that I was leaving the job, and I remember she talked about somebody, her son needed a job. So I actually hooked him up with the manager and got him a job. I think that's what helped me out. I was like, thank God. I know he's gonna talk shit if I ain't replace that position. But yeah, they called in your employers. All right, they're gonna check your criminal history from everywhere. They're gonna check your credit score. All right, score. They're gonna check your credit score. Based on all that stuff, what are some common disqualifiers? I mean, y'all be wanting to know. Y'all be hitting me up all the time. This disqualify me. This disqualify me. Listen, here's something, and this is not like in every situation because there's exceptions to everything. But here's some common ones: felony convictions, serious misdemeanor charges. You still using drugs or you used drugs in the past, excluding marijuana. We understand. Dishonorable discharge from the military. Got bad credit history. Now listen, everybody got good credit. You just can't have like terrible credit. All right, and I'm sure there's some exceptions that can be made if you can point out why it's like that. But you just can't have terrible credit. All right. You have a history of domestic violence. Oh boy, complain about that domestic violence. We got a history that I'm sure there are some exceptions with that as well. Especially depending on how long ago it was, if you finally got yourself out of that situation. But history of domestic violence, a trend of domestic violence, yeah, big disqualifier. Past or current gang affiliations, come on, man. And putting incorrect or false information on your application and putting false information on your application. All right, so those are some things that are some disqualifiers from the get. Things about that you can fix. A lot of stuff you can't fix is stuff that already happened, but your credit score, you can fix your credit score. Just try to fix your credit score if it's terrible to be at least good and deal wittable before you apply. I think one of the best things you can do though is just go and talk to the recruiter beforehand, before you even start applying to that department, and just tell them about your situation. Because don't go wasting your time knowing you got something you may get disqualified for, and you apply, you get into the process, then your background part come up, and you're like, oh no, can't take it because it is. Ask before you apply. They'll tell you, right? Or they just want to call you back, but if they don't call you back, then that's telling you. So hopefully after everything, you turned in everything, made it past your background, and your polygraph may become before or after your background. I don't know. That's whatever it is in the process. But your polygraph test is something else that everybody freaks out about. So before our polygraph, we were given a pre-polygraph questionnaire. This questionnaire is like just a shit ton of questions about yourself. I think most of them like yes or no. If yes, explain. And then you turn that packet in to the, what do you call them, polygrapher? I don't even know what the hell they call it. The personal polygraph. You turn it into a personal polygraph. All right, calm down. I don't know what it's called. Is it called a polygrapher? Polygraph examiner. But you're gonna turn it into the polygraph examiner, and they're gonna go through that packet, and they're gonna start asking you the questions from that packet, right? Here's the important thing. Don't put some false shit on that packet just so you can say, okay, when we get there, I'm gonna tell the truth about it. No. Because that just showed you lied. What you write on that paper needs to be the same honest answer you're gonna give in a polygraph. So they say, have you ever stolen anything? And you put no, but you're like, well, it was as a kid. Well, you know, you just stole something. So you should have put that on there. Put yes, maybe a section there for you to explain, may not be, but they'll give you the opportunity to explain when you get there. What you steal. All right, then you explain. If you put no on there, then you get there, you're like, oh yeah, I did. You just lied. All right. So everything on that pre-polygraph questionnaire, fill that out honestly. If your place doesn't even have pre-polygraph questionnaires, when you get there, just answer every question that first time honestly. All right. You may be thinking that some stuff you did in your past would disqualify you, so you're gonna lie about it, when there's people that did worse and got the job. Don't lie about it, just be honest. That's it, man. Y'all, if you made it this far through the steps, and you in there, all you got now is the academy. If you already finished the academy, you really in there, you about to go ahead and start the job. So, wishing all y'all good luck on y'all process. Hopefully y'all are able to make it through. Hopefully y'all are being honest out here to these folks. And they getting disqualified. But hey, remember, one department don't want you, another probably will. Ain't no department that damn good. They all got cons. There's pros and cons of each department. They all got cons though. All right, so it may look good on the outside, that ain't good on the inside. So just keep trying, apply somewhere else. But see y'all next time. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe to the video, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Hit that join button, join the channel. All right. And all my contact information in the description box below. All right. Adios.